Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in a resourceful feeling of calm and relaxation. And as you exhale, just allow yourself to let go of any feelings of tension around your eyelids, in your jaw, around your neck or your shoulders. Just feel that tension leaving your body in your outward breath. And as you breathe in a deeper, longer feeling of resourceful relaxation. And as you exhale, either allow your eyelids to close, or if they're already closed, just allow them to feel even more relaxed, enabling you to focus more on the sound of my voice. Notice your breathing start to slow down. Breathing in for longer, exhaling, slow, long outward breath. As you feel that you're drifting into a place where it becomes easier to imagine a future that you do want. I want you to get a sense that sometimes changing something forever feels like a monumental task. But what if the way you change something forever is just winning 2 or 3 significant victories? Things in your life that could go one way, but when they go a different way, feels like a victory. And what if one victory leads to another victory, and before long, it feels like you have so much more choice? I want you to get a sense that when the why is strong enough, the how becomes secondary. When something is so important, you'll always find a way. And I want you to create an image in your mind of those people that are most important to you. Picture their faces. Feel that love, that connection with those, and get a sense that these people are more important than anything else. If you had to choose between one thing and them, they would win every time. And just entertain a thought, not because it's real, just because it's useful, that if the next time you were to do one thing, you would lose the people you love the most. Get a sense of how easy it would be to not do that thing. I want you to recall a recent victory, a time where you could have done something but made the decision not to. And maybe that was last night, or maybe a different time, but recall that victory as you feel it's easier to be victorious when you're coming off the back of a previous victory. And I want you to think of something in your future. Maybe it's tonight or in the very near future. And I want you to treat this not as a challenge, but as an opportunity to win a significant battle. And I want you to imagine seeing a version of you, like you're watching someone else handle that occasion in the way that would represent you winning a battle, in a way that would mean you're victorious, an epic statement of intent. Maybe you can see yourself getting ready for the evening, messaging certain people in advance to manage expectations. Maybe see yourself arriving somewhere. Maybe see yourself enjoying food or something else, and notice that you're drinking any alcohol slower. See how much water you're drinking. See that you're enjoying yourself, but there is an element of vigilance, responsibility, confidence. And I want you to see that version of you navigating situations that in the past would have gone a different way, but in this future, they go exactly the way you would want them to. See yourself communicating clearly, confidently, what you're willing to do and not willing to do, with a very clear reason for it. And perhaps later on, there is an invitation to join people somewhere else, and maybe see yourself politely declining yet another statement of intent. A statement that you're taking your life in a different direction, a different trajectory. And when you've seen that evening go the way you would want it to, just rewind it to before the evening started and then step into that version of you. Feel like you're experiencing it from a first-person perspective. Feel a sense of confidence, relaxation. This feels like an opportunity to take control of something that has been haunting you, holding you for a while. And maybe you imagine communicating with people in advance. Imagine being offered something and politely, confidently declining because of a clear reason. Making a choice to spend time with one person rather than others. And as the evening comes to an end, feel that this has been an epic victory, a statement of intent. You've won. And then imagine going forwards in time to whatever the next challenge would be. And imagine where you would be and see yourself handling that situation the way you would want to. And notice it's easier coming off a big victory. See yourself clearly, confidently communicating. Maybe drinking less alcohol, but not having a worse experience. See yourself enjoying it more because there's a feeling of being in control. Enjoying the food, enjoying the conversations, enjoying the connection with other people without the need for anything else. See it going exactly as you would want it to. And with certain people, the more tenacious or the more influence they try and exert, the more it makes you more adamant, more determined to be the version of you want to be. See yourself having a great evening, a 9 out of 10, a 10 out of 10 evening, without the need for anything else. I want you to get a sense that it's happening the way you would want it to happen. See yourself like someone else and feeling a sense of respect, admiration for that version of you, handling it in that way, and then rewind it, jump into that version of you. Feel that you're experiencing it in advance from a first-person perspective. You're in your own body, enjoying the evening and not needing anything else that could risk the future that you're steering your life towards. Feel you're getting the upside without the downside. Feel a sense of pride in your discernment, that you're prioritizing things that you value the most, and just get a sense of feeling proud of yourself. As you imagine experiencing these futures in advance, feel a sense of victory. Feel a sense that if you can handle these situations, you could handle many more similar situations. That it feels like to change your life is like winning the war, and to win the war, all it takes is to feel like you can win a few battles in a row, and then everything changes. I want you to feel like you're returning to the here and now, the present, but with the sense that you've got this. You can handle this. You are prioritizing what is most important to you, increasing the quality of your life, and losing very little. So take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Connect fully into the here and now as I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.